by staff and endorsed by the commission for a maximum of 300 dwelling units. The property itself is just about 4 acres of land, and it's currently developed with a commercial shopping center. There's also a vacant restaurant and a separate drugstore, retail store on the property. The properties in the area are primarily zoned commercial CS zoning. There's a little bit of GR also in the neighborhood. The surrounding uses include some multifamily. This would retail sales, automotive sales. To the north is an affinity dealer, and also there's restaurants, retail, and some additional multifamily. There is opposition to this request, and there's also an educational impact statement on this property. It's also contained, I'll just briefly go through that. Educational impact statement was done by the Austin Independent School Districts. There was a noted there'd be no impact on middle schools or high school, but there would be an impact on elementary school. As you may recall, this is the educational impact statement is a tool that the school district and the city both agreed would bring into certain types of multifamily cases. This would qualify certainly as one of them. It's not the sole criteria to judge a zoning case because you're looking at land use, surrounding zoning, utility infrastructure, transportation issues, but I just want to make sure that you are aware that this is also part of the background material. At this time, I'll pause. If you have any questions, I believe you have about a dozen speakers on this particular item. The property owners, agents are here to present the case. And if you have any questions of staff, I'll be happy to answer at this time or later. I think Mr. Whalen is here to speak.
Mike Whalen on behalf of the Orange Residential. I just got some slides to look through quickly. Obviously, as you just saw, this is between
and sold it, and that's a possibility. Their agreement was the effect that I think there were 3 conditions to their covenant agreement.
Okay.
Yes, I am not against. I'm against item 81, just because MF6 conditional overlay is about 5 stories. Have you ever seen 5350 Burnet Road? Has anyone drove down Burnet and saw that ugly little skyscraper? It's tacky. I don't want that on 8100 Burnet. Why don't we keep it commercial? The developer can actually draw up plans to actually remodel that Ross store and bring more customers out there. And at that particular Ross location, there are about Hispanics make 75% or if not 80% of the customers that shop there. And an African American population and Asian population is very prominent inside Ross, the current Ross store. The Anglo community is only like maybe 4 or 5% that shop in that store. This lady earlier was mentioning affordability. That lives in the Summit, I believe. Those condos start at $100,000 to $125,000. I have looked for apartments in 2009, and that's how much those condos were asking for. That was starting at. That's not affordable. What's affordable is something below $600 a month. And I don't think that this new development is going to be affordable in any way, shape, or form. And we need, and this little pamphlet right here, it says, does Burnet Road look like a residential street? No, it's not. It's a commercial street. There's Affinity dealership is commercial. McDonald's is commercial. Keystack is commercial. Let's keep it commercial. I don't want any more condos in the city of Austin if we can avoid them at all costs. The domain, how many people, how many occupants are there at the domain? Is that totally occupied, 95%? I don't think so. What are we trying to accomplish? We need to keep it commercial, so that way the community has a shopping center, and it brings business and tax revenue to you guys that you desperately need. Please keep it commercial. I am speaking for those people that cannot show up today. A couple of friends of mine that do live in that area and work in that area and like getting their designers suits and shirts and work clothing for under $12. Please keep it commercial. Please have a conscience, have a heart, respect the Hispanic, African American, Asian community. Keep it commercial. Thank you.
Mr. McCloud, just do the math, and the mortgage payment on a $120,000 condo at 5% over 30 years is $644 a month. So we were talking about $600 a month for a $120,000 condo.
That's for someone who has good credit.
It's too bad.
If you don't have good credit, it doesn't matter.
Not either.